Howdy folks, this is Fishing with Dom and thank you for tuning in. It is Friday, so you know what that means. It is time for your weekly Friday fishing tip, where every single Friday I am going to invite you, the viewer, into my tackle box and out to the water with me and learn an easy fishing tip. Today, I've got my bait casting outfit set up and I'm going to teach you how to flip and how to pitch a different setup for bass fishing, whether it be a jig or a flipping trailer. So what I got going on right here, this is just a basic Arky style of jig head, and I've got the Berkley Havoc Pit Boss Jr. on here for, I could either swim it or hop it, so it's a very universal setup. And I'm going to show you how to get the job done and how to catch fish by using these two different techniques. Let's start with the flip. In heavy cover, let's go over to this side over here. In heavy cover, if I want to isolate different bait structure, like this dock or this barge, I'm going to pull my jig out down to the distance of the reel, and I'm going to pull line off of the reel and close it to where I have just about an arm's width of line, and that jig is still just about even with the reel. And what I'll do, I'll just throw it up into structure like that, into the thickest weeds possible, give it a couple of bumps, bring it to the top, drop it back down, and other than that, I'll just pull it right out. Now this is a very easy structure to flip. This is just a speed ramp hoist, but this works very well in the thickest mats and hydrilla out on the lake. I'm not afraid to throw it anywhere if I just want to get a quick jig or two around isolated structure. One more time, and I'm definitely not afraid of putting that down and hoists and whatnot. If I get a fish to bite, I can easily crank him out of that hoist really quick. That weed guard and bringing your bait in evenly, that's really key to not making contact with a wooden dock or anything. If you bring it in slowly, that weed guard will do the job, but if you're jerking around a dock and whatnot, that hook is going to get buried inside of it. So that's the essential basics to how to flip. You pull out the distance of your wingspan in the line and you just casually pick and toss it. It doesn't require any triggering on the reel or reeling itself. But now I'm going to show you a pitch. Let's go over here to this dock. Just about the same concept, but there's a little bit more fluid action behind it. You're going to take your jig or your presentation, whatever you want to throw, and have it just about to your reel, maybe a little bit up, because that's a little bit longer. And what you're going to do here, you're going to open your creel and just flip it out there and release your bait when your rod gets to the highest part of the swing, just like this. Now that wasn't very accurate, but that was just a good demonstration on how to efficiently pitch. I'm going to try to see if I can put it under that dock. Now the key behind pitching with accuracy, your bait is always going to go where your rod tip points. So if I want my bait to go underneath that dock, I'm going to try my hardest to keep my rod tip pointing at that dock. And just like that. Oh man, it doesn't get any better than that. Man, first really good pitch of 2017. I'm kind of proud of that. I still got it. And then isolated structure, different docks. Back over here, if I want to work any presentation in front of these docks, I'll just throw it out like that and slowly work it in. It's the most accurate way to cast a presentation like this in front of isolated structure. And so that's what I have for you today. Just a simple, easy casting video for all you bass fishermen or even walleye fishermen. Pitching, wooden structure for walleye or even crappie. It's very popular throughout the Midwest region. But I hope you learned something today. Thank you for tuning in. This is Fishing with Dom. Take care. Bye-bye.